Hey guys, Bert here, and today we got another cool little video of stuff sitting around the shop. Today we've got the Fate Bringer. I love this thing. It was one of my first pistols I actually completed from beginning to end. And it was really straightforward, but it was a good learning experience of how to use my 3D printer. The Thorn, that one right there, that one. That was one of the first ones I completed, that I started, but I didn't complete it before I completed this. But this one was a good learning experience. I really like this gun, though, because when I made it, I upped its scale by, what? Almost 30%. It was quite a bit. But, I mean, you can look at it just by seeing it is unbelievably huge. I mean, it's just freaking monstrous. And my hand, mind you, I'm 6'2". My hand barely fits around this thing. So, I mean, it's a big gun. I can imagine if I was to shoot this, it'd probably break my damn wrist. Like, it would just, the recoil from it would just be unfreaking believable. And I still like it. It's got some of the basic detail. For a good cosplay outfit, it would be fine. It's got some basic roughed up colors. I didn't do any of the metal scrape because I hadn't learned how to do that yet, really. So I just took a whole bunch of boot polish and just put it all over it and made it look like this thing's been sitting in the mud for a while. But yeah, a really cool gun. I really like how it's designed. I really wish I could find a better design or a model for it, but hey, you know what? You work with what you got. I printed this at 300 microns with just regular Hatchbox PLA. This took me about a day to make, maybe a little less. I think this was like 23 hours, so a day to print this. I printed it all in one shot too. And unfortunately, after I had gotten done, I put it together. And I took it with me to the shop, and I forgot it in the car. So I left it in the car for like 6 hours, and it got really hot, and it kind of melted a little bit. So it's not perfect. It's not as good as the what is it? The Last Word back there that has all the really great lay-in and intricate detail. But nonetheless, it's still really cool. I really like this gun. I used to use the hell out of this in the game, and I don't like many hand cannons. This was definitely the one that I used a lot, though. I also had like 12 of them at one point, which was dumb, but it was when the game was broken, and when you broke stuff down, you didn't get crap for it. So, I had to hold on to them. That being said, though, I really like this gun. It's always going to hold a very, very special place in my heart, because it was the first one I really made. And the fact that, it's so big. It's so obnoxiously big. This is like the Good Samaritan from Hellboy. Now, mind you, Hellboy's a big-ass dude, but this is still a very large gun. If I take here's the Last Word, and I put it next to the Fate Bringer, there's a substantial size difference. And, this thing is just unbelievably monster. And I can imagine that if, shooting this thing, it would get very old if you weren't like a robot or like a super soldier. Obviously the Guardians are, big, beefy people, so, they can handle it. But, little old people, regular people like this, they're probably not. But, anyway, the Fate Bringer from Destiny. I love this thing. It's badass. I wish it was real. Sadly, it's not. Maybe one day. But, until next time, guys, I'm Bert from Pixel Armory, and I'll see you guys later.